Hey, so this is one of my first videos ever. My name's Jessica and I work here at VIVESQUE, this awesome salon. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This video is all about big hair in just minutes. Okay? So I'm going to be using Texture Wave from Shoot Umora. Also I'm going to be using Lacquer hairspray from Kerastase. I love this stuff. Great hold. So we're going to start with the front, the bang area. And if you have shorter bangs, I suggest that you don't curl those because this is a loose look. And we're going to start taking vertical sections and using 1 1/4 inch curling iron. I wouldn't go bigger than that or else it's going to fall out and won't last very long. So we want to curl away from the face and starting at the top and then making our way to the bottom so that it's looser at the bottom, which we want, or else you're going to have Shirley Temple hair, which if you like that, that's okay. And then I always click that curling iron so it doesn't get stuck, like little pieces getting stuck on the curling iron. And we're going to hold the piece for a few seconds to let it set and cool down. It does come out pretty bouncy, but it's okay because we are going to be loosening it up with our fingers later on. So taking our next section, vertical, and honestly, these are really clean sections, but on a normal day, I don't take that clean of a section because I'm in a hurry. So they don't have to be super clean. So again, taking them to the back, and notice how I'm waiting on that last little piece so that it's loose. And even if it's straight at the bottom, it's okay because this is a loose look. So taking my next section, and I usually only take about 4 sections on each side of my hair. I'm going to take more than that once they start becoming tighter, unless you're going for that look. And when you're grabbing those back pieces, I always pull them towards the front so that I'm not trying to reach to the back. Now I'm going into that other side. Again, away from the face, starting at the top and then working our way to the bottom to give it a loose curl at the bottom. Letting it set for a second. And even if you take bigger sections, that's okay. You want it to be a loose curl. There's that clicking again. Sometimes it gets stuck. Clearly I had issues with that piece. And then going to those last 2 pieces. So I only took 4 sections on that side. Usually the back is thicker than the front, so we want to split that up. And I also use a heat protectant before I started, and it was the Nectar Thermique from Kerastase. Love that stuff, makes your hair super soft, but I always recommend using heat protectant before starting any heat on your hair. We're on that last piece. Okay, so once we've curled it all and let it set for a second, we're going to move all to the front and start pulling our fingers through those curls to really loosen them up, especially that front piece. And it's already giving you that beautiful wave look. Now we're going to go with our Texture Wave. Now this is an aerosol, which I love, so it gives you that texture beachy wave look without getting wet. So it's super dry, and you can build off of it. You can keep using it, and it helps that hair stay, give it a little bit of grit, so you get that volume, which is awesome. So now I'm just going to be back combing that hair. I always take 3 sections down the head, that mohawk section, obviously using my lacquer hairspray. And what I love about the Texture Wave is that it helps me back comb too, so I don't have to like comb it a ton and ruin the hair. I usually just do 3 combs back, and that texture spray is just helping me hold that hair in place. Then I go to the sides. I don't do just the mohawk section. I feel like it helps. And I usually only do about 2 or 3 sections on each side, so that we have evenness in the hair and we don't have a big bubble on top of our head. Now I'm using the Care Sauce Elixir just to get any frizziness out of the hair. This really gives you smooth, silky hair, which I love. And we use it on our hands as well. And then if you see any little kinks in the hair, fix that, and we're good to go. So you have big hair, loose curls,